Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
Oh boy. Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. Time check. Yeah, it's 39 minutes past the hour of 6 o'clock. And you're listening and viewing the ground report. You're shooting the Pitbull of Radio in studio. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Hey, Ann Brown here, morning to you. Hey, Pamela, morning, come in. Ralph Passad, morning. Now, right now, again. Hey, Dave and Deborah. A pleasant good morning to you all. I'm talking about that. Ole going and get something now. Deb. Importers all here. Having a pop-up shop. Yeah, they in Trinidad. They having a pop-up shop. Remember them disorganized and make sure all this thing here we have here, we all them live stream and them days so this come together. But having a pop-up shop, it opening for 3 days only. But that's a real good thing only, real good thing. 3 days only the opening for. They have it for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, wild stock class. You all can get organized. You have bed sheets. And what's when the bed sheet says 1800 thread count. So you know that no bed sheet we're gonna get grainy and them cheap thing and all them things. Just pay bull price. I'll give all your number, all your call, and put in all your orders. Yeah. Let me get Dave and Debs. Or full support. That king size sheets. Queen and full sheets. Bath and body products. Perfumes. Kitchen utensils. Mystery gift box. Yes, mystery gift boxes. Gift set. Wow. All on is unbeatable prices. The prices ain't gonna be like one. Them big prices we are down here. And them kind of cheap thing we are doing here, you know, when we buy it, it is just mash up quick. So look at Dave and Deborah. A call. It's a 3-day pop-up shop. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, which is tomorrow. Friday and Saturday. You all could organize call. Or you all could go and see what you all want. I want to check out them perfumes. The kitchen utensils. I see them die mommy broke and them so go do that kind of thing. They Santa Cruz and them they so go them kitchen utensils thing. Them go want to watch them kind of thing there. They will also want to watch them bed sheets and them. King and queen and full sheets. The bath and body products. Real best prices. That's how they them price. I say, what the hell? So they could call them at 332-4912. A little later on, we're going to take a little more. 332-4912. Let's support one of our very own, or two of our very own, that have supported us. Hence the reason why I could say all now I could be saying never go, I could say do that. No matter what platform you're on, I can see you and call you out. Samantha, Fasal, Hossein, Trininairo, Nancy, Soca Boy, Soca Dolly in fact. Dave Sipasad, I could call out Davey Sipasad, Cyril, all, Judith, Viram, Krishna, Dress School, Petra, Anne Marie Amen, Timol. Man Guru. Yes. Peter Samlal Singh. Timothy Roberts. Where we going? Arnold Tilok Singh. Nigel Black, good morning. Freddie Brown, good morning. And Dave and Deborah is the ones who have been paying for this for us. That I can call all of you, whether you're on Facebook, YouTube, and then we will be going down to on TikTok. Jam all of you. And Sebastian, man. Richard Jamaraj, Gloria. Kabul, how are you going? Ashmir. Janet. Janet Singh. Kaladin, boy. Balroop, how are you going, partner? Kenrick. What's up, my brother? Jillian John. Hey, Ramona. Farmer Kane, Farmer. Matilda Rhodes. Marilyn Cicharan. Anne-Marie Amin. Vanessa. Yeah, Vanessa Daniel, how are we going? Anthony Ford, morning. Anne Jackman. You did send me a message. You did send me your number. And put Anne Jackman by it. For a matter of fact, send me it now. I'm going to go through my phone. Because I ain't get it. I ain't get it, Anne. Send me it now. Roma Price, how are we going? Strandra, morning. Frank James, good morning to you. Russ. Hey, Stefan. Yeah, I'm super. No! Yeah, no. Yeah, nah, Sook. Oh, God, no. Good morning. No, Sook. Lock on. P&M MC. We, Papa. Hey, Tara Brandon, morning to you. John, morning. Sunil. Pamela Palu, morning. Samantha. Audrey, morning. Bobby, morning. Peggy Ann, how are we going? Long time I ain't see a lock on, you know. What are you doing? You wasn't paying them then or what? Mala, morning. Yolanda Cordner, morning. Brian J, morning to you. Lucky Lal, how are we going? Morning. Betty, Goatee, morning to you. Hollis, how are we going? Morning. She, out there in St. Lucia, morning. All the people out there too in St. Vincent, morning. Yeah, morning. Sharon Lee, morning. Yes. Vidu, morning. Rick Lutchman, morning. Beverly, morning. Yes. Monica, morning. Annie. Morning, Annie. Portia John Charles, Portia, you done today morning, eh? Yeah. Sudesh, morning. Oh, we're going. Ryan Ali John, morning. Mubarak, Mohammed, morning. Wayne Felix. Rada, morning. Yo Baby Bunch, oh, we're going. Morning. Anthony Garcia. My brother from another mother, man. I had to check you know. Where you're offshore, you're on land. You let me know. Delia Silva, Neely Silva, and KK, well, you know you ain't going to school. Neely Silva working hard in Valencia West Day, you know. Trying with little resources. He really trying hard. Morning, Neely Silva. Nasa Hussein, all of you, a pleasant good morning to you all. Kenwin Philip, morning. Calvin, all them councillors up there in the Grandi Day, morning. Denny, Mutilal, morning. Alderman, Susan Holder, and Angar, morning to you all. Donna Lewis, how are you going? Taba next Donna, you know. Morning to all the Donnas. Frank James, morning. Abigail, morning. Sandra Lal, morning. Got too much all in now, boy. Michael Fugaro. That name sound like he went to school with me, boy. Nah. Zamid, morning. I think it was Dennis Fugaro. I think so, yes. Yeah. Krishna, I love you, morning. Hey, Abigail Garcia, morning. What going on, girl? Tell your mother them the ground report will be back on mainstream, both TV and radio, from the 5th of January. Next 2 weeks or so. The first Monday in the new year, we'll be on Talk City 91.1 FM, and we're going to bring some content to TV4. Not TTT. Let TTT do the thing. TV4. TV4 will be on Amplia, it will be on Flow, it will be on all the cable networks and them. That's what I like about that. That's for them people who home there and or you offshore. Alright. In there, Jack Dio morning. Well, when you fall back in, man, you have to tell all them offshore people them. That look back on. Oh, everybody will miss we. Everybody at all no used to look on to we, but they not have no internet or they don't have no social media platform to look on, or they were old school. They really don't look on to them thing. They're driving in the vehicles, so they can't really look on. All them thing, let them know. All them taxi drivers, PH drivers, bus drivers, truckers, panel van, what everybody will be getting us again. Bojam John morning. Well, only none of them trap and them ain't come on yet. So let me start off the program day one time with some voice notes. Alright, let me see who on earlier. It has some voice notes had about three people voice notes had to play from yesterday too. Right, so let me start off with the lay voice notes. I would read some of the headliners and them a little bit. Nicholas Adish Ramnarain, morning, Mr. Ramnarain. Nicholas, you must send the message, man. So when I don't see you, I don't know. My boy, Mr. Ramnarain, how you feeling, my brother? That's the first Canadian person, you know. Yeah, but remember, Andy can be late again and all had to be early when mainstream start. Pitbull just taking advantage of the situation for now. They tired, you know, helping, doing their work, doing their thing, on the move. All you know, let's go. So, hey, Rafi Balgo Ben, man. How you going, my brother? KFC morning. Aye. I ain't gonna lie, you know. Oh boy. Let me play the live voice notes now, man. Let me hear you this morning early. Oh God, come here. Morning. Let's start off the program. I know you're going to start it off nice, you know.
Nah, going soft. Good morning, Andy.
Good morning.
Good morning, Lennox. Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. Good morning to all the bad men and all the haters in the chat. It's all one who walk with me, who can go with me, she fighting me now, eh? So that she be on my side, she fighting for the political enemy side, you know. You know she and me?
Who is that? Don't call on him. Don't think. Right, let me keep it nice.
I call her him. She sitting on some ball we're going on for the New Year Day. But that's what I tell her say. And then,
Oi,
you know, I was singing a prank yesterday. I feel you with my neighbor, but you can pass and check, bye-bye. Right now, I suffered in silence, but nobody reach out to me, bye-bye. I want to be politically correct and do the right thing for the New Year. Check my mouth first, I will sit down and talk and chat now.
all right, but the New Year is right there, and I believe with everything in me, things will work out for you. You just have to know how you're going about it. That is all. That is all.
No, and I must tell you something. I am going about it in the right way. I KFC. I on the grounds. I going all day. I don't go about the right way. And if there's a that are broken and no upliftment, I ain't see nothing in there. We feel like I just coming and just talking and saying things on the radio. I doing the right thing and them helping who they want to help. And the glutton, the true warriors and the true activists, there was certain ministers tell the world and tell the nation. She know KFC is a solar in the camp. Santa Cruz, she call her Santa Cruz and COP. She pull out Santa Cruz out of the camp. I'm glad for she work hard, she get she award. I just want to know with my little thing, let me move forward. Hey, hush him out. Let me move forward. If there was a certain girl, a handbag girl, I hear she has some contract. She also called me since last week, Friday. Up to now, she didn't call me, tell me know what's going on. For the New Year and the
So all you
really
want,
and truly.
KFCs, you want to walk.
But I want a little job to see what my family and they and they handling people speedily and fast. Who was never there, was in the trenches, were running from tear gas. We just protect the KFC there, KFC and everything. You know, as a lot of that supporter. They can put all the bread on my table Christmas come. Me even seeing bread, me even seeing ham, me seeing nothing. You feel like when you come on the radio station and talk about I beg and I don't beg. Some just beg soft, some just wind back, and some just gargle, and some just talk hard and look for their bread. I use them wet on my skills out to survive, and I use them my mouth and my bottom. Bless.
All right. Mr. Clarence, morning to you. Faye, morning to you. Nice, Mr. Goben, Dr. Goben, in fact, good morning. Lenny, how we going, Lenny? Everything all right with you, boy? Jimmy Ram Creek, man. Hey Dave out there in Canada, how you going, my brother? Yeah, baby brother, man. Dave, we go talk and chat, man. Hey boy. We Papa. Sandy Jones, morning. All right. Morning, caller.
Good morning, Andy.
Hey,
Uncle
Mr.
Lennox, Mikey, Trinidad and Tobago.
Fazabada, see, all you having for 3 days or 2 days, the Honorable Dave Tanku. What is about that? Let us hear. A caravan?
Uncle Andy.
Yeah.
You know, here what's going on. My esteemed political leader says stay in your lane. But anyway, it is a toy drive today at 9:30 a.m. It started at the office through the constituency of Faizabad and surroundings. And on Friday, continue. It's a toy drive. On behalf of our Member of Parliament, the Virginia Tanku, Minister of Finance. Yeah. So that will be taken, it's starting this morning.
Very good, very good.
Yeah, so now I say that as an ordinary citizen, I'm no part of as an activist, a defectist, or whatever, right? But Andy, now, what I want to ask you, right? You know, there was a hypocrite in Trinidad and Tobago.
Yes.
And it has some of them in high office, right? And I'll call out a name this morning, which now that gentleman, I had very great respect for him, right? Captain Gary Griffith. Now, sir, good morning, and all the best to you and your family, and may God healing powers bless the madam to pull she through her time of ordeal. Right, all respect and protocol observed. Andy, when Captain Gary Griffith was Commissioner of Police, right, he talked about the criminal elements being financed through URP and other government program and contracts. Not so?
Yeah.
No. No, look at it, eh? Our party, which I represent, the United National Congress, I support. The wider community of Trinidad and Tobago voted for the party to put them in power to make a difference. While he was campaigning, you're hearing all kind of adults and them talking. There's only get exchange, and it's exchange and exchange. Now the UNC, right on this program, they said, no, we do things different. Now to revamp that program and then to take out what Captain Gary Griffith was talking about, the criminal elements, the financing, or how it was reaching them, to stop it. You know, it are other people jumping on the bandwagon and saying that my political party I support is discriminating against the citizens and not giving them work. Eh? So they wanted it now. And apparently some of the activists in the UNC tell us that when they win the election, is that they will be getting the same thing like what the PNA was doing. Give this one a contract, give that one a contract, and give this one a CPEP and give that one a ARP. Right? But you can't campaign on changing the way we do business and put it more upright for citizens across the board to benefit. So that I want to talk about this morning. And you know, none of them is supporting. And Gary, I hear him talking much about that the government working towards eliminating the criminal elements in this program. So you see the biases, but then again, they are a political leader in their own party. So they will look for political mileage. So that's what Trinidad and Tobago Tobago is going into the election, but Penelope Beckles ain't telling them the truth about what, but they're only talking about radar, Fali, and this, but they're not talking about how to leave the island, right? Bankrupt by not giving Fali the allocation for the last 3 years, and starve them are funded, and central government was running the island under the PNM. The same PNM who want to say the kind and the born again. They're only talking about vision for the youths. But why this was implemented in before the 4 years of Ali? So people don't be fooled by the PNM, right? And they see this report in the fire, I wanted to make it public. Make it public. Expose it. Because you know why? Under the Ministry of National Security, Federal Lines, and the next one, the Senior Council, right? They lack, they never do the due diligence and put the proper equipment for the firemen and them. Because we have to keep talking about it and show you that when they was in charge of national security, all the fire tenders, just imagine, it's right now in Trinidad, it have one tender, you don't see that about a big wide area and where they, dilapidated fire station. In Scotland, them 2 ministers and nothing doing. You telling me a fire station there's a block away on the other street? It have no tender? Let me know the report, because the PNM looking to come back in power and making my party look bad. And try to say we do anything wrong. 6 months we in power and promise kept. Now all of a sudden, all them trade unionists and them who did not negotiate and suck up to the PNM. Take the negotiation, and they didn't get them the money. But you see, they want to try to make it look good and divert the attention. But I want them to know that stand your ground fast, and I want the citizens to see that these 13 of them is 6 for and 6 against, right? And the house divided. So they don't really care about all that and anything for the citizens to benefit. Just remember, the PNM shutting it down. And they have a nice day. I'm trying to keep it within the 2 minutes.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Ground report. Andy, this one is for the Minister of Works and Transport. To the Minister of Works and Transport, what is your real scene? What is your real priority? Are you aware of what it is taking place in the driving population of Trinidad and Tobago? Do you know now is a good time to bring back the standard gear license in full effect and reduce this amount of automatic license being placed in this country? Do you know that is why we have so much traffic and so many accidents because of this automatic license? This automatic license, that was really meant for ladies and people with amputation and thing with one leg and thing, you know. This generation changed that policy, bring back the standard gear license in majority of the issuing of driver's permit in Trinidad and Tobago and save the driving population from all these vicious drivers. That is why you're getting so much vicious drive on the nation road. It's a 1-foot drive. Let the people learn to drive properly. You, Minister of Works and Transport, if you want to assist this country with your existence of the Minister of Works and Transport and the Commissioner of Transport and Licensing, think about what I'm telling you all. Bring back the standard gear license. Don't mind we have plenty automatic cars, but bring back the standard gear. Once you have the standard gear teaching of driving, you're able to control vehicle on the road better. But when you hand out an automatic license to a person who can't control car, remember that pedal, one is to go and one is to stop. None is controlling the car. All you do is keep going, and when you're ready to stop, try and stop. If you can't stop, you're skating to where you're either skating and crash. That is what an automatic license doing to the country right now. Look at what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about that will help. I'm thinking about that. That is going to help. Try and reduce this amount of young people coming for automatic license. Automatic license. Hello, cut out that foolishness. All they want to help and joke.
The Ground Report with Mikey K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
I done tell you morning already, you know she. Before you come on, she's St. Lucia. From St. Lucia Day. And then I say one time good morning to all of you that look on in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And you, O'Brady Bunch, Calvin O'Brady, I done call out you and all too. For you and your name. Ready? Hell wrong with you, O'Brady. 007 is saying, oh my gosh, what nonsense, reporter. Reporter don't want them young people get no automatic license. All you hear the man. Let them go back to standard gears. Let them learn to drive with gears first. Then come automatic. Well, gears. Reporter, where the hell is this? That woman and them ain't going for no gear license, partner. The woman and them want the automatic license. That modern thing all in America, all over, all in England, all over. You can either go for a gear license or automatic license. It's people's choice. But the reporter is a very serious man earlier, and the man very serious about that. The man don't want only to, when only send only children with only going for the driving permit or the driving license and them thing. Let me hear what he really say again, there, boy. Yeah. Let me hear. Because the man real serious about that automatic license. Let me hear.
Ground report. Andy, this one is for the Minister of Works and Transport. To the Minister of Works and Transport.
Right, that Eli Zachary. Right, Eli, not Works and Transport, I think it's Transport. Zachary, I think under Zachary. Eli, right? Like Bossman and my partner reporter, like all of this be talking, boy. Hey, I like this voice note all here. Oh God, no.
What is ground report? Andy, this one is for the Minister of Works and Transport. To the Minister of Works and Transport, what is your real scene? What is your real priority? Are you aware of what it is taking place in the driving population of Trinidad and Tobago? Do you know now is a good time to bring back the standard gear license in full effect and reduce this amount of automatic license being placed in this country? Do you know that is why we have so much traffic and so many accidents because of this automatic license? This automatic license, that was really meant for ladies and people with amputation and thing with one leg and thing, you know. This generation changed that policy, bring back the standard gear license in majority of the issuing of driver's permit in Trinidad and Tobago and save the driving population from all these vicious drivers. That is why you're getting so much vicious drive on the nation road. It's a 1-foot drive. Let the people learn to drive properly. You, Minister of Works and Transport, if you want to assist this country with your existence of the Minister of Works and Transport and the Commissioner of Transport and Licensing, think about what I'm telling you all. Bring back the standard gear license. Don't mind we have plenty automatic cars, but bring back the standard gear. Once you have the standard gear teaching of driving, you're able to control vehicle and
Oh Lord, bring back that was only meant for girls. But let me boy, let me hear.
on the road better. But when you hand out an automatic license to a person who can't control car, remember that pedal, one is to go and one is to stop. None is controlling the car. All you do is keep going, and when you're ready to stop, try and stop. If you can't stop, you're skating to where you're skating and crash. That is what an automatic license doing to the country right now. Look at what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about that will help. I'm thinking about that. That is going to help. Try and reduce this amount of young people coming for automatic license. Automatic license. Hello, cut out that foolishness.
Yes. Reporter is a very serious man. Oh, Salo. Right, oh, sir. Hold on, caller. Will you laugh about?
Andy, reporter say what? That how you had this bring back the standard gear license. Okay, well, hold on. Morning, everybody. Morning, Trinidad and Tobago. Oh gosh. Andy, let me compose myself. Wow. Oh God. Oh God, no. The man say, bring back the standard license. Like as though automatic and manual is two different ways of drive it. Yo. No. If all you're taking that information, don't take that information. Let me show you something. You need your eyes tested, right? Eyes testing to make sure that people safe on the road and awareness, driver awareness. That is the key to driving with less accidents. Look, we have how much people in this country, and yes, we have accidents like a heartbeat every single time we have an accident in this country. But
no, say the country because you just sound like a Trinidadian. They might be thinking it's Trinidad.
I am a Trinidadian, but I'm from England.
Yeah,
I'm in England, right, but I'm a Trinidadian to my
right in London.
Right, so
in London,
yeah,
we have that
in London. We have that in London, right? But look at perfect example. My car is a manual car, but I drive both manual and automatic because my wife is a manual driver, but she has an automatic car. So we drive automatic and manual in the household, but it's the way in which you drive. We can drive just the same way how you drive over in Trinidad. There's no difference, even down to the road, how the road mark out, we have the same directions that we drive. But you have to have driver awareness, and you have to understand that your eyes play a very important part in all of that. Making sure that how your tires on them are a certain kind of level and stuff, 8 mil, 5 mil. When you're driving on slicks on a road that's wet, you're going to skid and you're going to crash. That is standard regardless whether you're driving a manual or you're driving an automatic. So when a man telling you bring back the standard, what kind of nonsense is that? It's about your mindset and how you as an individual drive your car. So if you're a wild man and you like to drive your car wild, you'll crash wild. What we have a rule over here. We just say you just drive 100 miles an hour, but it's 10 miles an hour when you're in a hearse. You understand? So the reality is, don't listen like, no. It's not about standard license or automatic license. It's about your awareness of driving and how you drive and the attitude, your attitude. You know, we can have a lot of road rage. We have a lot of road rage in this country as well. But you have people who are sensible and you got people who are not sensible. And the ones in them who are not sensible, they're the ones in them who get catch up. So Andy, unless reporter want me to get weak here or he want to try and play like he's we name. I know some comedian, brother. No, that's real false information. I ain't just laughing, killing myself here right now, Andy.
So reporter give you a laugh.
Boy, reporter more than give me a laugh, boy. Down by week here, I telling you, my eyes wet watering, boy, because I listening to nonsense. I never hear that in my life. That how. Because you have a license that automatic, you different from another person. No, the car is the same. The only difference is the transmission. One is manual and one is automatic, but the car is the same technology, everything. It goes at the same miles an hour that you want to mash it at, and it brakes at the same mile that you want to brake it at. Right, you have to turn the car left and right.
Well, Durat Mohan is saying, Mr. Man, not you, saying that to Mr. Reporter. Mr. Man, motor traffic on the road, motor traffic on the road. Yeah, people have time to ride clutch. Remember, with all this motor traffic we are here, and people will be riding that clutch.
No, I get it. No, but I get it. No, listen. I drive out. Remember, I'm telling you again. I drive a coupe. That is a manual coupe. Yeah. Now let me show you facts. When you're in a traffic, yeah, man have to go and ride up his flipping left leg and down and left and up and brake and all the time in stupid traffic. So I understand that. That's why you get an automatic, because it's much easier in terms of your foot, like, you know, comfortability. But you still have to remember, when you come off of the brake and you mash accelerate, it means the car's going to go. So what do you want to do when you have to stop it? You have to press the brake in it. But what happens is that if your awareness is not clear, and this is one problem, is people is not looking at awareness, driver awareness. What's on the road? What's there? What is the hazards? Right? That's what you have to be aware of. You can't be driving like a wild man, saying that you're drinking or something, and then you're drinking a juice and you're driving a wild way, and then you're gonna go and crash the car, like, you know, and then the first thing you're gonna ball is, oh, these cars and then from they flimsy, they're from Japan, they're from China, and all of this kind of stupid talk. We got cars that's over from China, Japan, and all of that. Some of them, you've seen some new cars and them just breaking down on the highway, and they're not crashed or anything, they just break down. I got a car that's over 25 years old, brother, and my car's still running sweet, and that's a coupe, and that's a manual. So when a man talking that talk, you have to understand it's the attitude and behavior of the individual behind the wheel who is in control of the vehicle, has got all of the rights to that vehicle. You are in control of the vehicle. You are responsible for the people and them who are sitting down in the passenger seat of that vehicle. You are the one who's responsible for making sure that you look left and right when you see, like, you're coming up to like junctions and stuff like that. You must be prepared to stop in the event of any known obstructions. So when a man talking that nonsense about, oh, automatic and manual, I find that very, very what Felix does say, boy? That very so he does say something, he does say a word, boy, he does say a word. That concerning, that's it. It's very concerning.
Very
Buses in this country is automatic, brother. It is not manual. It's automatic. Them big buses and them that we double decker buses like what you over there some single decker buses. We got double decker buses that's electric and faster than your average Joe car new cars outside here. And they're 10 tons and 7 tons, brother. 10 tons and that. Brother, them cars and them things and they move. So when I'm looking at it, brother, is a man could drive an automatic, then jump inside of his manual car and drive his car like normal, brother. So I don't know where a reporter get that kind of information from, but stop spewing that nonsense, man.
All
Stop
right.
that. I love reporter, you know.
Yeah.
He good. I like reporter, he good. But anyhow, one love, everybody. You don't know. Thank you very much for that time. It's 7 minutes. I go on.
All right. Oh boy. All right, let me just go through the 007 say, Andy, that is Tutu the man talking. Right, well, we don't read that one. And this recording stick hour. Right, well, 007 was just laughing. Right. Alright, that the PNM members said that, alright, government will not last 12 months. So the PNM supporters will do all they can do to bring down this government. Okay, look on and listening. Listen to the nonsense that talk. Reporter brings good things to the table, to the ground report family. But, man, you're talking to stop. Right, so normally they say you just bring good things to the ground report, but you're talking to right now. Then I always say same people need to be responsible when driving. Just follow the law. Follow the law of the land. Right, boom. Camille Hussein, Camille Hussein, reporter just laughing. Budram John saying he's a PNM. Who the reporter? You obviously don't drive. Do not drive. Oh boy, wow. Now he do drive. The porter do drive. Balraj, and that man talking nonsense. Oh boy. Donald Lewis say stop thinking. Sally, tell that reporter to tell the world car makers to transform their cars back to gears. Wow. Eleanor is saying, that's not the point. We living in modern times. Gears are outdated. One must, I want to believe, pass, because it thing out the ass in it, all right, which is good. The regulations, right? The driving tests. No drinking and driving. No phones when behind the wheel. Not to even use Bluetooth. Right? Consider it on the road. Now they are additional charges. Now there are additional charges for breaking the driving laws, right? Now there's additional charges for breaking the driving laws. The police must also monitor the driving population. Okay. Ravi Nanan just laugh. Mr. Controversy, a pleasant good morning to you. And the tell reporter to suck an egg. Oh my God, Audrey. Reporter, we don't eat an egg for the morning already. Egg is very healthy to eat. Right. Bam. Right. So let me continue. We see some of you all don't agree with that. Barad say, is Andy how you drive? Right? So we know Rashid say bang reporter. Oh my God. Frank James say, I am so mad listening to that. Right. He's so mad. Hey, Mother Bernie, happy birthday to you. Good morning, Ground Report. Today is my birthday. Happy Earth Strong, Mother Bernie. Mother Bernie, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. You know you'll get the birthday tune just now. Alright, you'll get the birthday tune just now. And the trucks is gears and make accident. Yep, truck is gears and it makes accident. Next caller, Andy. Okay, he done left. He said he talked for 7 minutes. Mr. London, you are correct. Okay. They say me tell Mr. London you are correct. Reporter need a job like bossman. Okay, reporter need a job like bossman. Right. Most important thing the people say is that reporter normally they bring very good contributions to the ground report program. But they are saying today you're talking tutu. Right, that's what the people are saying, Mr. Reporter. They say today you're talking real tutu. Right? Let me continue. Let's continue let's continue with the Big Ram, morning. Beulah, morning. So they said nobody. Morning. What's your front burner, y'all? Don't forget, still we are waiting. Y'all front burner. The Ann lady, out there, Mommy Juice. Morning to you, Mommy Juice. Yeah, morning, Mommy Juice. Wow. That next voice note. Wait, gone, right. But before I play that, I have something. All right. Well, all right. So here we'll do. I'll let this one first.
Andy, good morning again to you, Lennox, Mikey, Newbie, and to everybody out there. Andy, the word is sheet. Sheet that you cover your bed with. And the next word was astronaut. Oh gosh, read it good now. Before people say cussing. Come on now, man. Andy, now, while I totally, well, not totally, right? Agree with some of the things that are being said. Why should people make contribution, derogatory contribution, and we must not respond? Why should that happen? I am not going to do that, right? Now, I want to tell Central, find out what it is going on with KFC before you come here to say nobody don't want to help him. That is not true. That is totally not true. I agree with some of the things that you're saying, some of the things. Now, I don't have any problem with the MPs, and I'm going to say this morning, what I have serious problems with is the office workers. And Mrs. Prasad says need to really riot act to them. Right? And I'll get into that another day, but not today. You think that it was right that KFC heard Jolene John giving out things in Couva, quite Couva, eh? He gone down Couva, and it's not what somebody tell me. He said it on the radio station yesterday morning. He gone down quite down Couva. You think she would leave her constituents, the people in her constituency, to give somebody outside of the constituency? And he did get something from her, and he said he get a cockroach hamper. You see why there's somebody don't want to help him? You see why? And one of the things that he's grumbling about is that he has a court case and the MP don't want to help him. How could they get involved in something legal? That is why he will get the bashing. He will get it. And who want to come after me? All come, I ain't afraid none all you. I ain't afraid none all you, because all you can do is sit down behind all your keyboard and talk a set of who shot John. Look at what he did to Wall Street. Wall Street is a person that accommodates everybody, always sympathetic with him until he get to realize what it is KFC is all about. You think it's right that he goes on PNM radio station and talk the government that nobody don't want to see, nobody don't want to. How many MPs must sit down in your corner? You want Saddam sit in your corner, you want Jolene John sit in your corner, Vandana and Khadija? Then you want the whole of the government to sit in your corner? Let me tell you something, eh? Some people are the architect of their own fortune or misfortune, anyhow you want to put it. I had to jump in here this morning again because I am hearing something that's not right at all. Sometimes we have to look good before we leap. Before we leap. So only don't feel that he's not getting any kind of help at all. He is causing his own downfall. That's what he's doing. You can't be going on every radio station 10 times for the hour that they are there and stinking up the MPs and them. You think they're not listening? Mrs. Prasad Bisesa said something at the function, and I'm going to say it again.
I ain't taking KFC. Hold. Nah. We ain't going on that road. And it's not that, let me clear it. It's not that Miss Santa Cruz come with that back today. Remember I told you all, I have voice notes from yesterday that I'll be playing back. Okay? Voice notes from yesterday, as I always do, play back voice notes that didn't get played before the program end. I'll play back an old voice note that was not played because people take their time to make voice notes. That voice note was a yesterday's voice note. We done deal with that whole thing already. Everybody had their say. Right? Mr. KFC and you all, everybody had their say. Now let me move on. So again, that's not a today's voice note from Miss Santa Cruz at all. It's not. That's a yesterday's. Today's voice note ain't too long coming, which I'll play a little later on. Okay, I was just clearing up yesterday's voice notes.
When she introduced Wall Street, I think it was when they were at Vimcott. I think it was at Vimcott. And that is when I realized, well, I always know it, but it was the icing on the cake that she listens to the programs and them. She listens to the program. So all who feel that she's not listening, all they go right ahead. All they talk, and run all your mouth. Right? She is listening. And he is making bad for himself. That's what he's doing. He comes here, he goes on every station looking for sympathy. And who want to come after me, all you come. Bring it on.
Nice. Right, and the people who say to tell Andy to put the day and date on the program. The day and date is on the program, but it's on the Facebook. I think the technology, I had to try to find out from the director how are going about doing that aspect. Right, and Ms. Santa Cruz is right that Kamala Prasad said the Honorable Prime Minister do listen to the programs and them, the various programs. Remember earlier recently, Officer Shabadi was on the program promoting his Christmas thing now for the police youth club. And after the program, the office of the Prime Minister called and he said to buy 20 tickets or something so. And it was the only program he did talk about it on. And they told him, well, they heard him on the program, which is the ground report. And he said he thought it was, somebody was playing with him or if it go. Until they tell him they'll call him back, and then they did call him back again and say, well, this is the office of the Prime Minister, the Honorable Prime Minister will take how much are tickets from him, 30 tickets or something so. Okay, so The Honorable Prime Minister do listen to the programs. And I must say, with no biasness, and with equity and sureness, you see the Ground Report program is our #1 program. The Honorable Kamala Prasad Bissessar listens to the Ground Report. I tell you. But then, what else did I have in the morning for she to listen to? Think about it. Professor Wall Street and them not on we timing. Ian Allen is not on the Ground Report timing. Stefan is on the Ground Report timing, but just till 8 o'clock. It still have a whole hour after. And before it used to have 2 hours after we used to finish 10 o'clock. So most MPs, councillors, aldermen, CEOs, chairman, vice chairman, most people that have an interest in politics do listen to the Ground Report. Judges, magistrates, of police officers, big police officers, immigration officers, soldiers, Coast Guard officers, prison officers, a lot of people, and then a lot of people fall off the radar when we came off mainstream. When we go back on mainstream on the 5th of January, coming here, that is about next 2 weeks from now. 2.5 weeks or so from now. We papa, the PNM mainstream going and get real problems. The people now going and understand, be educated, be informed on the truth without biasness. Bang, 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 bang.
The Ground Report with Mikey K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
Both radio and television. 91.1 FM, Talk City. That's at the government radio station. And again at the government radio station, television, TV4, where we'll get all the people that is locked on to. We gotta get back all those guile people. All the people is locked on to, whether it be digital network, who are on the digital network, you're gonna get us. Who on the Flow network, the Amplia, the Green Dot, all the various networks. Gonna get us. Tobago, Tobago, Tobago. Boosting was requested for Tobago. So the people of Tobago, whether they're in their taxis, their maxis, every nook and cranny of Tobago, that are certain parts still getting a little problem, but that is being worked on. We'll be getting the Ground Report. Bang, 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 bang. Right, so we clear on that. I played a couple of doctor reporters, that reporter voice note that all I heard, that 007 laughing, London laughing at. That's a yesterday's voice note. So let me clear the air on that. That's a yesterday's voice note that was not played or did not get to play. The voice note with Ann Munsami, Miss Santa Cruz, there that was just played, that was a yesterday's one too. So for those who saying yesterday was yesterday, why that? No, that was a yesterday. Right? I really didn't listen it, so I didn't know. But it was a yesterday. Right? Today's voice note with Ann Munsami, Miss Santa Cruz, will be played in a little bit. I can't play it back one time because I just played yesterday. Right? So that's all I was doing there. Just coming back with yesterday's voice note that was not played. Right, so right, let me continue. Right, let me make sure yesterday is clear. Happy birthday to, again to our very own Mother Bernie. Happy, man, let me just stick with that. Happy birthday to Mother Bernie. Let me just stick because we want to get down into the program. And she's a very, very important Tobago ground reporter. Have been with us throughout the years. No kicks. When she doing she lives, she always used to mention the ground report and the ground report. A very influential person in Mother Bernie. That's one of our biggest Tobago fans across there, including, hey, Miss Green, all of them there in Tobago. We boy Silver Fox, all of them is ground reporters. We must pay special attention to people that truly, which most of you do it, pushes the ground report program in every nook and cranny, whether it be outside or whether outside within the Caribbean, within South America, North America, Europe, right? Instead of calling names, let me say that Europe, whether it be in Asia, because our listeners all in Asia, Australia too, our listeners all in Australia, Japan, South Korea, not North, South Korea. It have people always be listening to us. Real Austria and all. Mina Steiner. I'll see her soon. I think she's in Trinidad. Mother Bernie, happy birthday to you. Coming from all of us on the Ground Report, including our very own too, Lennox, the big word man, Smith.
The Ground Report with Mikey K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
Let me take a dance for Mother Bernie, man. Today is Mother Bernie's birthday. Let me say a pleasant good morning to Tobago. All of our brothers and sisters in Tobago. Good morning, Tobago.
Now, it doesn't make much sense. I ought to be alone again.
Yeah.
Anyone who takes offense at a day in your celebration, 'cause we all know in our minds that there ought to be a time that we can set aside to show just how much we love you, and I'm sure you would agree. What could fit more perfectly than to have a world party on the day you came to be?
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Lennox are better than you, I see you smiling, boy.
Happy birthday to you. Happy
You get too fat, you can't wind down at all. You go fall down.
birthday. I just never understood how a man who died for good could not have a David Wood. He said, aside for his recognition, because it should never be just because some cannot see. The dream is clear as he, that they should make it become an illusion. And we all know everything that each different time will bring. Or in peace our heart will sing. Thanks to
Mikey K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith. The Ground Report with Mikey K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
Happy birthday, Mother Bernie. Happy birthday to you. Wow. I have a lot of voice notes here to play. So we will organize and Lennox Smith. A pleasure. I will play those voice notes only a little after, answer those lines, and then in a little bit. A pleasant good morning to you, Lennox Smith.
Good morning to you as well, my friend. I was just getting enthused with the.
You see, again better than you.
It's called what when you use movement, energy movement. There's a particular term for it as the kinetics that you displayed in the movements of your being, muscles and all of that get involved. But I see that your mental state clearly is one that is in a high state of sobriety. So I can't say that you're mad, but certainly well done. Of course, a pleasant good morning as well, and of course, happy birthday to Mother Bernie. Of course, she has grown to be a stalwart of the program and a staunch defender. On principle, of course, we would want it no more or less than on principle for what is right. And she was very vocal yesterday in terms of what should happen and the obnoxiousness of the PNM to, of course, make certain suggestions, including victory for the PNM, according to the current political leader, Penelope Beckers, who has gone off her rockers by saying that the presence of the radar that was deployed in Tobago should be the basis for politically knocking out the TPP in Tobago. I think that is highly improbable. It is wishful thinking. And what will happen is that particular statement will seal the absolute and total demise of the PNM in Tobago, so that don't expect that they will get a single seat on this occasion. The last time they got away by one, well, I don't think that they will have anything to celebrate by and on and after the 12th of January, when polls will be cast in Tobago to determine who should continue to manage the affairs of Tobago. So I want to make that very, very, very clear. And once again, of course, I wish you many, many, many more, Mother Bernie. Now, that being as it may, I have a release from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Foreign and CARICOM Affairs, and in relation to the permission by this government of the United States military and other elements of the armed forces to use our airspace and our airport assets to either change, or should I say rotate their forces, or for whatever reason in terms of assets that may be worn, that they can land and, of course, engage in the repairs of these assets. Of course, the Venezuelans are extremely upset, and they said that the Trinidad and Tobago government is complicit in some mysterious.
So that reading, Lennox Smith, before you continue, that reading there is from
from the minister, yes, Mr. Sobers, yes.
Right.
But let me just read.
It's allow the government of the United States of America to use our airspace, everything.
Yes, it is. It's dated on the 15th of, so it's 2 days ago, and it says, yes, it says Trinidad and Tobago reaffirms a sustained security cooperation with the United States for the Spain 15th of December 2025. The Ministry of Foreign and CARICOM Affairs reaffirms that the government of Trinidad and Tobago's commitment to sustain cooperation with the United States of America in advancing regional safety, security, and stability. Through this partnership, Trinidad and Tobago has benefited from joint military training exercises, enhanced surveillance capabilities, including the installation of an effective radar system, and collaborative efforts that have contributed to the interdiction of millions of dollars worth of illegal narcotics. The United States Embassy in Trinidad and Tobago has also supported national development through educational initiatives, including school equipment donations and infrastructure enhancement projects. In keeping with established bilateral cooperation, the ministry has granted approvals for United States military aircraft to transit Trinidad and Tobago's airports in the coming weeks. The United States has advised that these movements are logistical in nature, facilitating supply replenishment and routine personnel rotations. The Honorable Sean Sobers, MP, Minister of Foreign and CARICOM Affairs, welcomes the continued collaboration. In conclusion, the Ministry of Foreign and CARICOM Affairs maintains close engagement with the United States Embassy in Trinidad and Tobago. The Honorable Prime Minister Kamala Persad Bissessa has affirmed the government's commitment to cooperation and collaboration in the pursuit of safety and security for Trinidad and Tobago and the wider region. We welcome the continued support of the United States, unquote. Of course, coming from the Ministry of Foreign and CARICOM Affairs. So that's the press release issued on the 15th, making it abundantly clear, making it unambiguous that Trinidad and Tobago has taken a particular position on these matters, and that there should be no fear-mongering, nothing what Rowley says, in spite of his noted and public disappointment. I think he expressed that when he got an opportunity to get a mic in front of his face at the funeral of one of the stalwarts of the PNM, Ferdy Ferreira, and I am certain that he would have expressed his own views, but that is a view of a citizen that clearly is out of touch, as so many who have nestled and who have relied on the propaganda of the PNM, he being, of course, a retired, or should I say, a past or an expired prime minister, attempting, of course, to suggest that he really did not want to retire, but was forced to, because he still continues to try to influence public opinion through propaganda, should I say, rhetoric in the public space. So that is the situation there with that. So let us not waste time. That is that, and that it is. And incidentally, I saw that this fella, the former Minister of Foreign Affairs, Abram Brown, attempting to say that the radar that was deployed in Tobago somehow is only has the capacity for air surveillance, nothing could be far from the truth. And I did some research. Obviously, the ground report has an imperative, has an obligation so to do. And I can tell you with a high degree of certainty that radar has multiple capacity. Multiple capacity. In fact, it is called a gator. A gator. It is called gator. 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 And it is and the G is for ground. So clearly it has ground capacity. And then the A is for air. Yes, and then of course the other parts of it is some trans something. But the two first acronym, or the two first letters of the acronym GATOR is G and A. And the G stands for ground and the A stands for air. So, Brown, I think your propaganda or your attempt to sort of incite some sort of anxiety among the population and to facilitate the current political leaders, what I consider to be exaggerated imagination that somehow that is inimical to Trinidad and Tobago. And in fact, he made the point to say it's only air, and therefore attempted to rubbish that whether the radar was involved in the detection of the $171 million discovery of marijuana in the Caroni swamp. That's why he said what he said. So that particular piece of equipment is called ground air task oriented radar. That is a ground air, let me repeat, ground air task oriented radar. And of course the acronym is GATOR, right? So let's not waste time with these fellas and their old talk. So once again, the first part of that acronym, the G, it stands for ground, and the other it stands for air, and then of course the rest of it to complete GATOR is task-oriented radar. So once we have that settled, and of course we have videos to complement it just in case. I didn't send it to you, Andy, because I don't think it was necessary. But if we have to, we will. To make certain that we debunk and we dismiss and we see as propaganda and call it for what it is, of these desperate people in an election campaign in Tobago, attempting, of course, to win something. You know, I really love to talk about win something. Well, of course, it will be another loss for the PNM when the polls would have been closed on the 12th of January. And therefore, those things that they were ascribing to the UNC and Kamala Prasad Bisesa, the current prime minister, certainly has now before them. Be careful what you wish for. Be careful who you dig hole for, because you may well fall in it. Well, I'm seeing that they are not only falling, but they are stumbling, they are mumbling, and they are totally entrapped in their own what I consider demise that they have created, trying to project it onto someone else, but they have fell in their own hole. Oh, what a tangle web we weave
when you
first
first
come
come
out
out
to deceive.
to
Yes,
deceive.
my friend, go ahead.
Oh boy, so the lines are open, eh? And that's good. At the end of the day, too, I think the government of Trinidad will be making money, because remember, every airline that pass in your airspace, that airline have to pay your country. Eh? Remember,
Yeah,
recently
and then-
the Caribbean was asking for some of that money.
Yeah, and more than that, when there is a need to change staff, it means therefore hotels and other let's say tourist focused assets will now be deployed, whether it's in Tobago or in Trinidad. So I think it's a win-win situation for Trinidad. Of course, Maduro is bellowing over there in Caracas, and of course the Gulf of Paria, stating that there's some collusion. Well, of course, the Prime Minister appropriately responded and saying, have your beef with the United States. It's them who, of course, sees that tanker that was that left Caracas or left Venezuela for some destination, and it's the Americans seized it. We don't have any capacity to seize anybody's thing. And at any rate, we have friendly relations with Venezuela.
Kamala said that? So Kamala tell Maduro, because I really see something there on social media where Maduro is blaming Trinidad and Tobago for the seizure of their tanker or having involvement in the seizure, the oil tanker, wherever it go. So Kamala, right? So colluded with America. So Kamala respond, and her response was what again, Lennox Smith?
That have your query or have your contest with the United States, Donald Trump, not Trinidad and Tobago. We are a good and friendly neighbor.
Let me say morning to, you know who is back and popping and love us again, and we hug up and we make up in the dinner? Lyndon Mark. Remember Lyndon Mark over me, he want to part of the ground
well, of course, he would have been wrong on so many occasions, and would have wanted us to vicariously do what he ought to have done, because I think he was upset with us because we did not do something that he ought to have done, having, of course, bring the idea of some kind of online petition on a particular subject. I think I can't remember the exact subject, but I know he was a bit upset that we did not respond in the way that he would have. And of course, we said in uncertain terms that if it is your initiative, just as so, if and when pushback movement was our initiative, delivering letters was our initiative, marching around the savannah was our initiative, and we took responsibility. So don't ask, as I think a former president would have said, I think it was Lincoln, President Lincoln, who said, of course, do not ask others to do for you that which you can rightfully do for yourself.
Nice. But anyhow, a welcome back Lyndon Mark out there in Tobago. We look forward in working with you as you always have worked with a ground report in the future. Sandy Jones, you know, get up. You're late. Tom Ford, morning. All right, let's go to the lines. Morning caller, where calling from? What's your contribution on the ground report this morning?
Pleasant. Good morning, Andy, Mighty K, Lennox Smith, Trinidad and Tobago, Central here. Pleasant. Good morning. Andy, how are you all this morning?
Very good, very good.
For life, right?
Yes.
We must give all that praise and thanks and, purify from within everything, the good, the bad, and the ugly. You understand? Now, Andy, as we say, we're big people, right? And we're not about this back and forth thing. You know that I tell you that since yesterday, right?
Yeah, we moving forward from that. You don't say what you had to say. Miss Santa Cruz say what she had to say. Miss Beulah, right. Everybody say how they say.
Everybody has to say what they say, right?
And everybody has to respect everybody's opinion.
Correct is right.
Yes.
No, let me know Trinidad and Tobago know and let all this know, right? Remember the time as I told you all past then. If we were traitors and haters and against this administration, I will call the individual name, which I refuse to do so. But I need the person stuck to this point up, as I said. Right? Because, we all work hard, and we for this administration 400 and above, that anybody could even dream and think about. All right? I had went with a family member to go and see about her issue. And these people and them, certain people you working under, certain MPs, they were very disrespectful. You remember I said that in some time back then, Annie? I could have seen me and I could have called out the person. I refused to do so. But it was very disrespectful of the staff and them to do so when they came there, and there were other people who came there because it was a public day, so they could come in and see with it. Nobody is bashing the
remember that. No, I remember that. You dealt with it very diplomatically, where people was asking, well, who's she talking about? What's she talking about? Some people was confused about what you was talking about too. But
What
as
I
you
was
say,
saying, and I'm not going to say who it is. Reason being for that, I am not against this administration, no day, no time. Because we fought very hard to bring in and help within everything otherwise to bring in this administration, right? You see, this thing called Trinidad and Tobago, it is run with the thing, wrong news, and that is wrong. Because what I'm trying to bring across is, do you know that that staff was so disrespectful, was running people off of the compound? People was like, what the hell going on here? I don't know if the person was confused or was frustrated. I don't know what was going on with that person. All right? And it was not one person, it was many people.
And that was at a MP office, a woman like
Correct,
you.
right, Andy. Now let me tell you, if I was a traitor, if we were traitors, if we was against this administration, we'd have followed him a long time. Right? But we refused to do so. And then they realized now what was taking place. And they realized 30 people get put up a bit on what it is went on. They have no choice but to listen and learn from that. So, what he's saying is, Andy, people like to run with the wrong set of news. You understand what I'm saying? And that is a wrong concept. As I said before, and I'm going to say it again this morning, for one time, finally, I do not know the individual KFC, but what I was saying is, at the end of the day, you cannot put a death on a blind eye. If the person said that he was going to whoever is his representative, and he is not getting the hearing or the acknowledgement, and you all can ask him to himself. I don't think he's the person. I have never met the person, nothing like that. I am not here to take up for anybody. But what I was bringing across to the table is that why we should be able to be fighting on each other, which not making any sense. Because we all work hard. You understand what I'm saying? And we don't want anything. We love to see what we're seeing, which is betterment in the country looking for improvement. This is what we want. This is what we don't want to think to get paid and corrupt the government to come back here. But let me tell you something. It has some people who they say they're parents, right? And they will know the child is wrong, for example, and they will still pick up for that child and say the child was right. We talk about that. If we represent something and something is wrong, I am letting you know, straight up across the table, you're wrong. You understand what we're saying, Andy? Not because I support something and you know them, with it.
You know what the child,
talk about that.
You know what the child that you grow up, the child that you support, the child that you mind.
That's right, Andy. That's right. You got where I'm coming from.
You want that child, every child going off the rock, you want to tell that
right.
child early, before
Correct.
it gets out of hand.
Exactly. And don't say that you know your child, you know your child wrong, and you still say, I don't think it's about who listens to my contribution and who don't listen to my contribution. What I want them to hear, don't hear the messenger, listen to the message in other ways. You cannot want to tell the other person to call you and be in the eye when you have in yours. You understand? There are people who is number one, number two, and going down the line, who love to criticize people's contribution, and they need to stop that. Because we are all big people, as I said yesterday, I'm going to say today, and forever going on. Right? Because you ever hear Central run up and criticize anybody's contribution? Eh? So when people play about, we want the political, we want to listen to this. That's why this report was blessed by you guys. We want you to listen to this, and we want you to hear certain nonsense that be going on behind you back. And we want you to be aware of it. And let me tell you something. When you are in Santa Cruz talking, she's number one like to criticize people's conversation and contribution. Miss Lady, who you tell yourself that, you know what, I will double the amount. I will pay in the place first and foremost. Because one, you're not a politician. Two, you're not a public figure. And three, you decide to do what you choose to do, just like anybody else. You number one, you love to run up yourself and play hero and love to disrespect that one and this one. I am not about that. I want you to know that abundantly clear this morning. I listened to you very carefully this morning. I was surprised I didn't see anything yesterday. But I was surprised that you made it yesterday, but Andy didn't get time to play it. So, whoever you tell yourself that, you know, madam, we is the amount, the bigger than standards as well too. We know them double the amount of what you think that you know of. We are just simple people in big dance. But I am telling you, it is wrong when I want to correct and when there's no difference. Because you sound like a person, you will see somebody go down in the gutter and you will lay your hand on them. We're not about that. We'll put our fight in hand because the other one was talking and said about, oh, why we don't listen to the young man contribution or this and whatever it is. How much time the young man running up here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, every day and saying that he went to whoever his representative and talk to them and then ignore and this and that and the other. What you expect him to do otherwise, Andy? And you know, let us call him around and talk to whoever the individual is, find out, well, what is his criteria is. You understand what I'm saying? This is not about picking up on nobody, you know. But we cannot be only digging one side and living in that side and madness, operate like what's. You understand what I'm saying, Andy? And I want you to Trinidad and Tobago to understand that too. You hear me right, Andy?
Yes, I'm listening.
So the right thing will always be the right thing, Andy. I said that yesterday and I'll say it again. Right? We for this administration, full 100. We're not against this administration, no day, no time. That's why you see when we go to certain ministries and certain places, you remember people will know who he is. You understand what I'm saying? And you're watching the portfolio, you're watching the performance, you're watching everything. Because it's goodness you want to restore back here. This is not about this program, and it's not about bashing. It is about listening and fixing the problem with that fund issue that person brings to the doorway. This is not back and forth thing. Right? But people need to stop running up and stop calling out this one and that one. Like if you know somebody forgets to fear somebody, hey, it's not about that. And when you feel you know somebody, that person with the double amount that you tell yourself that you know. And we want the political leader to hear it. That is the reason why we come up here and we speak about this. Because there's a lot of things starting to happen that you're not aware of. If you don't remember, then you know. You understand? So modern Santa Cruz, you need to cut down a little bit. Give God praise and thanks for living to see this present time and enjoy what you receive. Nobody is fighting you, nobody is studying you. Right? But cut down a little bit. Because if you want to follow everything that what you support and you don't want to put a stop to certain things, you live in quieter. You know it's not to go in somebody's constituency. So you need to understand that. We don't know what's going on in yours. You don't know what's going on anybody outside. So stop running up yourself. You always know. I be really saying, Andy. Let us always support something supposed to be like this. So who don't like it? Plain talk, bad manners. Forever with me, Andy, it's one love, one nation, one unity, and it will forever be so. You touch us on the phone, Andy?
Yes.
So the end of the day is love, and respect on this community going forward, making the country spreading that love right along. So when she tells she says she know X, Y, Z, madam, I know more ever think about. So I'm going to leave it as that. Leave sleeping dogs, let us sleep, and let us settle itself. Andy, I give praise and thanks for another day, bright light, health and much love around the community. We locked on and listen, and you don't know essential, the air and the nose and everything on the ground. And it's that.
And it's
Bless.
that. Oh boy, sometimes I'm just sorry. I should have forget yesterday's voice notes. Anyhow, to clear the air, that was a yesterday voice note, including research, Mr. Report, all of them. Let me play Miss Santa Cruz today's voice note, which I want to believe in nothing to do with yesterday's thing.
Good morning to you, Lennox newbie, Mikey, and to everybody out there. And Keith Rowley, the former Prime Minister, is disturbed. That the airplane, the US airplane, came into our airport. But he wasn't disturbed when Delcy Rodriguez came in 2 o'clock in the morning on a sanctioned plane when the country was shut down and lied, make up 10 different stories about why Delcy was here. Right? He wasn't disturbed about that. He wasn't disturbed when they left the 4 men in the pipe to die and the 22 babies died in NICU. No, he wasn't disturbed about them things. Right? He wasn't disturbed that they shut down Petrotrin to cover up God in heaven knows what. He wasn't, them things didn't disturb him. But the American plane that came here, I think the fuel or something like that, right? he disturbed about that. Because you see, Andy, they have nothing to campaign on in the Tobago election. So they're mucking up things, they're raking up things, right? To come and talk about. But they continue to make fools of themselves. Keith Rowley should tell us, because when the reporter asked him about the SOFA agreement, he said, talk to Hines, because it's Hines who signed it. Right? He threw Hines under the Mack truck. So, why he don't come and tell us now what was in that agreement that these people could come here trying to throw all the blame now on this government? You see? You see? That's the opposition leader number 20 talking there. And Andy, I want to say something before I go. KFC, be very, very careful of you coming after me, eh? Be very, very careful. Right? Because I am a praying person. I am a praying person. I don't let me put down my knees for you. You continue, every time you open your mouth, you're removing all doubts. Look at here, I'm Faizabada, I'm having a 3-day toy drive. Go now and see where you get. See if you get a cockroach hamper again. You just cause what people tell you, you just cause it on your own. What you coming after me for? What you coming after me for? You want the position that I'm in? If you want it, you can take it, you know. You can take it if you want it. That don't bother me. But you continue beating your mouth like an empty dustbin on the pavement and see how far it is going to get you. See how far. Before you just shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. No, every time you open your mouth, you're going after everybody. I don't care. I am not afraid of you. I am not afraid to say what I have to say because I know I am not lying. And all who feel like you was this big activist, I'm glad for them. I'm glad for them. All you used to do is fireburn them, fireburn the PNM. You hear? And you want to come after me? You're making a sad mistake. A sad, sad mistake. But then again, imagine if you could go after Wall Street, who has been so good and kind to you. Who's me? But, guys, where you're going to have to draw the line. You hear? You keep it up. You continue and see how far it is going to get you. And thanks a lot.
Yeah, papa. Right, let's move on all here. Lennox only gonna smile, boy. Weep is high on the board here, you know, so I just
it's only on the ground report
Wait.
you have that
Wait.
free expression, unbridled, but of course within certain parameters of decent words, choice of words. But people express themselves very strongly, very emotively. But at the end of the day, the bottom line is that we are on the same team, even though teeth and tongue may clash from time to time. That is not a norm. But when it does occur, well, you know, you have to sit back and say, well, yes, democracy is alive and well.
Boy. And what I could do, I be in the control of the board there. All of them is my favorites. So that's why I'm calling on you there, not because I can't say boo, because I love all of them, boy. So why go do, boy? All I can do is we papa. We.
Well, that's a typical role of a diplomatic referee. And that is what you are playing here. While, of course, both of them go at each other. And, of course, at the end of it all, well, the population, in addition to us, would also judge for themselves whether somebody has a point or somebody's point is a bit dull. But at the end of the day, they would have had their opportunity to express themselves. even though, of course, they may have disagreed with each other in certain aspects of their presentations. So
Hey.
that's all right. That is permissible. That is democracy.
Barry Butram.
At its best.
Barry Butram, don't get me involved in this. I ain't take no sides. Because you say, Andy, you're taking Santa Cruz side. Should have cut her off. I never cut off Santa Cruz. I never cut off KFC. I never cut off Miss Central. So what are you telling me? Don't get me in that. Lennox Smith done be the diplomat there. I on the controls. I out at that. I love all of them. All of them is my favorites. All of them is my ground reporters. Each and every one of them contributes to the ground report. Barry Bujam, all the time you ain't come on for the morning. You jump on now to bring me in Bacchanal. Leave me the pit bull out of that.
And you even have the sidekicks and the sidelines as well, putting in their 2 pence. That is a dynamic presence and the benefit of a very healthy democracy and therefore discussion in such circumstances. At the end of the day, all of us benefit from it.
Exactly. So
something that you may not know that you now know.
Right. So don't let her pull me. Don't pull me. Let's continue the program. Hey, fire. We papa.
Bang, 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 bang.
The Ground Report with Mikey K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
Let me play this next voice note here. Well, boy, I want you up there and get vexed too with this next voice note. We papa.
Well, Bossman, coming up.
Good morning, Andy, Lennox, and to the Ground Report family. How are you all doing this morning? I hope you all are doing fine. Well, today is Tuesday, and not a Port of Spain ECS bus has left the San Fernando terminal.
Well, all right, that means he sent it back. He sent it back. So, Bossman, he said today's Tuesday, so that means he sent it back, but yesterday's one was 5 minutes and 12 seconds. But today's ones you're saying today's Tuesday, but I 4 minutes and 37 seconds. But you're saying today's Tuesday. So I believe, Bossman, you get your date to record that today. There's a new one. There's not a yesterday one. So today's not Tuesday, Bossman. Today Wednesday, right? Right, let me continue.
From since 5 o'clock a.m. this morning. Today is Tuesday. I don't know what is the problem. This morning when I reached in the terminal, about 20 minutes past 5, the back of the terminal was scanty. They only had 3 buses behind there. One went into the garage, one went Faizabad, and only one was left. So I don't know what it is happening. The population of buses in the San Fernando terminal is rapidly dwindling. And the thing is, when you have a defective car, so for example, a tail light is broken, your fender falling off, your spare tire is soft, tires are smooth, etc. The police officers, license officers, and traffic wardens are quick to give out tickets. Sometimes you have to pay tens of thousands of dollars in one go. But yet now, the buses in PTSC are defective and nothing is being done to remedy the situation. I don't understand this because watch, we got downgraded from negative to unstable by the Modi's report. If the government wants to earn money rapidly, why they don't just purchase a fleet of about 200 new buses and deploy them to all the areas in Trinidad and Tobago and operate on a regular basis so that people will stop taking taxis and channel their funds into public transportation, and that will help the economy to rebound. But no, 7 months in office and we are not seeing any improvement. I don't understand what is taking place, and I want to appeal to the Minister of Transport. Please fix the San Fernando PTSC. Everybody, all of the workers down there are nonchalant. They don't care. They come to work late. Instead of working the linemen, they're giving people wrong information. Plenty of the drivers are not driving the buses when the shift is called, and there's a total collapse of order and function in that terminal. When you go to Sandy Grande, that problem does not exist. Sandy Grande takes very good care of their buses. Ever so often, you would see buses being taken off the road and they go into the small garage there, and the mechanics would service them, the electricians would reconnect wires, and they will inspect their buses. Whatever repairs cannot be done in the Sandy Grande hub, they carry their buses to Port of Spain. So I don't know what is happening with San Fernando, but it is the worst functioning PTSC. Now, the University of the West Indies, according to what some passengers had told me, they are closing this Friday, the 19th of December, and they will be reopening on January the 18th. So, while whatever few buses that are working are being allocated for UE, right? Now, what will be happening is that the students will not be going to school. So there should be a few more buses for about a month. So I'm just watching carefully and staying behind the scenes to monitor if there will be a slight improvement in PTSC for 1 month from San Fernando to Port of Spain. And then when UE reopens back next year, January, the service will crash because they're taking everything that is working to keep for the UE students. I hope the Minister of Transport is fully cognizant of what is taking place here. The UE students, yes, they need to go to school, but other people have more important business to do, and they need reliable transportation. So I'll be watching behind the scenes, and I'll be calling back to complain again. Okay, later.
Only that the only error in terms of his information, which is monumental, I believe, is moving from negative to stable. No, it's from stable to negative. The Moody's, of course, assessment.
He also mentioned, which is factual, that UE students, UE will be locking off soon here, and will be back up and running from the 18th. So he said he will be macroing to see if within the time in the UE students and them not going to school, if they will improve the bus service that they was taking the buses from San Fernando to Port of Spain, if these services will improve within that time, and then let me say when school
Yeah,
open
now that
back.
you have more assets available, more buses available, in other words, because they don't have the route, the UE route to contend with. So let's see. He's going to tell us if there has been any improvement.
Right, but you also say he'll be macroing again behind the scenes to see when the 18th reach now, meaning the service get good within the next 2-3 weeks from now. Well, the service get good soon because you will closing off this week or so. He said he'll be macroing now to see, all right, the service improve. All right, you know now the 18th reach. So he say extra macroing to see when the 18th reach and you will start back. If all of a sudden San Fernando to Port of Spain going and suffer again.
Oh, I see. Well,
yeah, and then he also...
I suppose that is why he said in the first place that he expects an improvement because UE is on holidays.
Yeah.
So my common sense will tell me that is back to square one when the opposite is the case, when they are not on holidays.
And then when some very observational person said that how come he know what's going on in Sandy Grande if he does travel from San Fernando to Port of Spain, then go to Grande to Mako in that bus terminus and all the bus terminus, how he reaches there at all these bus terminus if he's working anywhere? People want to know.
Well, I could only conclude that maybe he is a pensioner, and I think it is still permissible that pensioners get free bus rides. So in any one day, And I know of pensioners who take advantage of visiting places via the bus service that they are getting free. Just present your ID and you can go to any part of the country at any point in time once bus service is available. So I think that might be the reason why he can be at several places in one day.
Hey, boy. He just real work that pension then if he's a pensioner. Boy. That real. What we go see? Hey, Trinidad and Tobago, each and every one of you, all you know our very own Dave and Deborah. All you know them, right? They are responsible for this right here where we seeing all of you. I could call out on all who's saying what and what. I could say morning Abigail who on Facebook, and then I could say morning Somatics 62 who on YouTube, and just now I'll be saying morning to who on lock on Twitter, oh God, we just call our next big account where people is beyond well, Donald Trump wanted to ban it. TikTok, yes. That's how we say morning to TikTok. All the TikTokers and all those various things on the various platforms. Dave and Deborah are having in Trinidad. They are having right, let me get that there. Right, let me get that there. Because all they're going to get some real, real best quality thing and best prices. Best prices. You know it's the Christmas season and we have to support our very own. Right? We have to support our very own. And that's why I'm doing this, because that technology that we are using here to bring all of you together and to have all these social medias on one platform, that is cost a lot. That is be like all kind of, that is cost a lot, a couple $100 US dollars a year. And this is the second year so far, or third year so far, about 2 or 3 years now, boy, that they have been doing that for all of us. So it have a right. I'm getting it here. Bam, bam. Nice. Dave and Deb's pop-up shop. Yes, the pop-up shop. Right? Opening for 3 days only. 3 days only, y'all. I want you all to call Dave and Deborah. Right? Call them. Right? It's opening from tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Right? Opening Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Right? It's a pop-up shop. Right? It will get things such as bed sheets, right? King, queen, and full-size sheets. Right? Bath and body products. I tell you, best thing, top of the line thing, real best prices. When I think, I say, what the hell, boy? Right? Perfumes. Wow. All again, perfumes and all. Quality thing at the real best prices. Right? Kitchen utilities. You know, Miss Woodbrook, Mommy Woodbrook, my Santa Cruz, all of you, right? Nice kitchen utilities, right? Mystery gift boxes, right? For those of you who knows that, or mystery gift boxes. Gift sets. So you're getting gift sets, because remember it's Christmas, and you're getting them gift sets for buy. You know, if you're buying a gift for somebody, you're getting them gift sets at them at a very affordable price. Right? Unbeatable prices. And what's for the bed sheets is 1,800, right? Thread count. 1,800 thread count. You know, 1,800 mean the quality. Thread count for the bed sheet. You know, sometimes you buy a bed sheet, it's had to get balls on it. It's had to get rough. The bed sheet ain't good. The bed sheet is a real problem. Right. So you're getting the 1,800 thread count, 1,800 thread count bed sheets. Best prices. You're getting prices like Rattan and them, you know, but better quality. Best quality. Right, so let's get them a call now. Get them a call. Get Dave and Deborah a call. Find out what they have. They have a lot more things. I just read out some of the things that they'll have available for you for this pop-up shop. Dave and Deb's Importers, right? Pop-up shop for 3 days only, which is tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday. Well, no, because it's we. Some only say only things Sunday or Monday. Only go just talk to them now. Right? They go put things in place for you. Number 332 4912. Take that number there to Lennox Smith. Call and see, call them. They in the country, and they bring back nice goodies. 332 4912. Again, only 332 4912. That's Dave and Deborah's phone number for Trinidad here. And place your order. Again, that's why I went as far to tell you all that they are one of us. I went as far as to tell you all, and they never tell me to tell you all that. I telling all of that. That they are responsible for look I see 007 Pop D and here on YouTube. And I see look 007 Pop D&D on YouTube. And I still can watch Pimraj saying UNC is the best party to run Sweet TNT many years to come. And I still seen, you understand, I seen everybody. So even if some of you on 648 TV or on Coro Transformation, whatever platform you're on, the affordability for I to be able to read like I seen Mina Rodriguez, all kind of thing. Everybody in one spot. That technology. They are responsible for that for a little few years now, and I am internally grateful to their contribution towards the Ground Report. And the Ground Report family and the Ground Report don't mind contributing back. So again, you all get in contact with Dave and Deborah. Right? They have a lot of goodies at a very affordable prices for you all. So again, let me give you all the phone number. Call Dave and Deborah. Show them the love. Show them the love they deserve. Right? Again, give them a call. Again, it's 3 days. But for us, you only know, they don't hold on for Sunday, you know they go do that. Or Monday, you know they go do that. It's like we family. But it's a 3-day pop-up shop. Right? Bed sheets. Best quality. 1800 thread count. Right? You're getting king, queen, and full-size sheets. Bath and body products. So bath products and body products and all them things. Right? Perfumes, you're getting that. Kitchen utensils. And you know kitchen utensils expensive all here. You're getting best kitchen utensils for best prices. All you're getting that. Who want the nice pots and pans and this and that and wares or however it go. They gain all the best thing. Right? Mystery gift boxes. Boy. I don't understand. Lennox Smith, what is a mystery gift box? Mystery gift boxes. I understand gift sets.
Well,
mystery gift boxes?
It has things in it that you yourself may not know about.
Or
do expect. Yeah.
Oh, so that's all right. Mystery gift boxes is that. Wow. Right, so let's get them a call 332 4912. Dave and Deborah Yole.
And people do not believe that this exercise is consuming too much of your time, but we make a point that those who are given much is expected, but more importantly, if somebody gives, then of course you should reciprocate. And even though we were not called upon so to do, or we are not obligated so to do, our conscience will tell us that if the person who is giving has some issue that we can assist with, we are obligated so to do. Let me repeat, we are obligated so to do. So in that vein, of course, I want to thank, of course, Ravi as well. Of course, Oilfield in Marbella for the assistance that you would have provided to us here in our efforts to try to put a smile on the on the faces of our young people? Are we moving them away from crime in terms of the football, the East West Corridor Football League, and of course the families that would benefit from the Christmas items that would have been provided, right?
Nice.
So we have to do it. We must do it. It is in a situation of reciprocity because they didn't have to do it. And as I said, if you are called upon because much is given, then of course you have a duty to respond appropriately.
You know, somebody else too who we have to put you all on to. That is a big fan of the program and have always give us support. Ravi, aka Postman.com.
Yes,
Ravi,
yes,
aka
definitely.
Postman.com only have a box factory. Music, not a box factory.
Music
box. Speaker box factory. That does mean most of those music outlets and them. You know, you have boombox for your trunk for people. It's a car, the cars, and some cars inside the pong, right? All right. So Gravidas do music boxes, whether it be for cars, whether it be for home, whether it be for what, real factory made, professional, well.
Yeah,
done.
very stylish, high quality. And the high quality is not just in the design and the aesthetics, but certainly the sound as well.
Yeah, boy.
I don't know how he does it. And of course, at what I consider to be affordable prices.
Yeah, boy. Ravi, aka Postman.com, boy.
Yes. Take
Some
pride in
of
doing
them
it.
will be buying a box and thing for their car, for their maxi, for their home, and all them will be saying no. That Ravi, aka Postman.com. You can get boxes made to your ledger if you want it modify to your specs, to what you want, based on your vehicle. You can get it modified and thing too. Right?
Yeah, especially designed for you. Yeah, that is possible as well. In fact, I know that he had offered to do one for me in a special way. You know, you call it, of course, customer design, customer desire, customer preference. But at the end of the day, you get all of that, and it is our turn to give back, and we can only give back in the way that we are doing at this point in time.
You know,
all of the contributors.
He did also offer me to put in my car. Real good idea. He said put it in the car. You will customize the car real dreadway. Instead of be paying for bullhorns and thing, well, mic to mic places, and how to be getting systems, you know, like self-powered boxes and thing. You'd have done the car so when you see the pit bull going through certain areas, I could just pull up with the car, stop, open the door.
Open the trunk.
Yeah, open the trunk, open the door.
Open both doors because it's vibration again.
And had live meeting, boy, live meeting on the corner. I can afford to say, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. For those of you on Sour Junction this morning here, I'm Andy Williams and I'm telling you the PNM got it demanded willing to do that, boy. But then I say, nah, boy. Next time you see the thief darker. Yeah.
Well, more than that, when you put on to hear the news, the decibel level, next thing, you ain't had no air drum.
Aye. Now, Ravi, he's one of the best in the country when it comes to making music boxes, modifying it.
I think it's easy best.
Yeah, easy best.
Yeah, easy best. Yeah.
As I said, plenty people might be
like that anywhere in Trinidad.
Plenty people who have vehicles and they might be went and they might be buy those things. And they say no.
And they don't even know he's a simple man. Very introverty. He doesn't like much scenes. He is not one that will, of course, stop at the top of the mountain and shout out. Very simple, very humble, but very, very caring and very generous as well.
Our next person that I would like you all to call and visit, in case you're all interested, you all could always call Andy, call Lennox. call us to get the numbers for whether it be Rafi and all. Or if only not too sure of they want to tell them write down Dave and Deborah number for the like bed sheets and all those various things, the perfume, the gifts, the mystery gifts and all them things. That 3 days pop-up sale is our boy Cyrus who take care of every virus. That fella.
Good morning, Cyrus. Good morning, Cyrus. Good morning, Cyrus. We couldn't have a program promoting those who would have made contributions in more ways than one and not called Cyrus. I want to thank him, of course. Very recently, he was able to, of course, provide a system, and the system that I'm using now, in fact, is that. And of course, I had a lot of problems in the beginning of the year and the ending of last year with respect, of course, to quality, audio and video. And his intervention certainly has created the improvement. So now it is second nature now that we have a quality video and audio consistently every day since, of course, he made his intervention. So thank you very much. And of course, he did it gratis, and he provided some equipment as well, gratis. But of course, he's doing a business. So, if you support him, we will be very, very appreciative, and we are obligated once again to promote and to encourage so that he can be compensated for the assistance that he provided to members of the Ground Report. Mikey would have gone there as well. I know that you have,
yes.
Andy.
Cyrus also helped me.
I myself, yes.
That's why, remember when we system earlier wasn't working too good, it was sticking and all those things. Cyrus did help us with our systems, getting our systems up and running and all those various things. Cyrus who take care of every virus, right? He have computer desktops to sell, computer parts to sell and all those various things. So anybody interested
whole
in
systems,
whole
yes,
systems,
very affordable, whole systems, yes.
So make sure and get in contact with Cyrus who take care of every virus. Our next person that always helped us from since back then with MacBook. That is why when we on the move, we have a little MacBook to go live and thing all day and all those various things. It's Dennis C. Paul. Dennis C. Paul will give you all nice MacBooks at best prices, from the best prices. For those of you interested in MacBooks, a lot of DJs want to use MacBooks for DJing and them kind of thing because it's one of the best when it comes into those things. Right, you get a MacBook starting price about $1,500, and remember MacBook is not like the ordinary laptop. A MacBook is more expensive than the ordinary laptop. That them Apple kind of them Apple laptop scenes. You understand? I only know how that is. That's the best thing. So anybody interested in MacBooks, you all could always give me a call. I'll give you all Dennis C. Paul's number. And you're getting it at the real best price. Imagine you're getting a big MacBook for kind of $1,500 and so. With warranty. Right, so again, and it have many other people in whatever little ways that they contributed that you would like to organize and call. Well, let me organize and let me get on with the program, but it was very, very important that we did such. You talk about old saying, ungratefulness is worse than witchcraft. It's not that any one of those individuals asks us in any way to promote them or to promote it. No. We know that they have this business. We know that this is what's going on. We know that they have contributed to the Ground Report in whatever way that they have, including many other people. And all we are doing is...
We'll call them out as the year winds to an end. Yes, once we are on air, yeah.
Right, so let's continue the program there earlier. So don't forget, anything you're all interested in, only can give me a call. Give Lennox a call. And we will make sure and give you all the numbers if you don't have the numbers for these individuals and them. Give them a call. Just tell them Ground Report, Pitbull price, and all will get all further discount because all is family. So Dennis C. Paul, good morning to you. and your daughter Journey. All of you, good morning. A&A Doubles and Roti out there in New York. Why I always call he? He is who supply the ground report with our camera. Our Conan camera. Conan, yeah. That first Conan camera. They could take long range shots and do this and take, right. And that was very thoughtful. The only thing is, within the whole protest, the pushback and thing, and we are so sorry, that end up with the police and thing with the rambling, that end up falling down and getting destroyed. It ended up getting destroyed. During the all the protests that we used to have, the pushback, that did get destroyed in the first one when there was grabbing people and all kind of bacchanal thing to put people in car, in the maxi, locking up people, and us locking up people. They did grab that of the cameraman, they grab and thing and it fall out, and they never take responsibility for destroying a very, very nice gift that was gifted to us from A&A Doubles and Roti out there, Fulton Street. Noel Brown, Gita Brown, daughter Cedia, all of you, thanks so much for giving the ground report that support. And again, it have many of you that wouldn't want your names to call, that in every little way, you all supported the ground report. It had individuals that supported the ground report with hampers. I wouldn't call a name because I wouldn't want their names called. You know, in order to give out to poor people. It have individuals who sometimes will support the ground report, whether myself or Lennox or Mikey with gas money, knowing that they know that we are doing a program pro bono and we have a lot of things to do. So in some way, somehow, that some people will say, hey, I'm coming back. Where's the size of your foot? We'll support with a little shoe. We'll support with a little top. It are the people. It are the people sometimes will say, hey, we need parts. Remember, I think breaking down when we having problems. And we go say, hey, we need leg help. And they go send the late 20 US, the late 50 US. Some will send a little 100 US to help us again to build the quality of the program. We are internally grateful. We appreciate each and every one of you for whatever assistance, whether it be little, that you all give to myself, that you all have give to Lennox Smith, that you all have give to Michael Kerr, the team in every way is absolutely appreciative of you all support, whether it's be in and in between, whether it's be now and again, whether with some people it's no support at all. But I can't say no support at all because some who haven't monetary or possession wise like them thing give that support via coming on to the program, meeting people wherever they are and letting them know, why best program ground report, best program ground report, lock on, go real media, do this, do that. And we appreciate each and every one of you all. Down to my girl Mommy Juice out there, she just be right out there by A&A Doubles, you know. So when only in New York, make sure only ask Mommy Juice. Mommy Juice says leave America and come down here and all them protest, you know. Yeah. So we meant to really and truly put in that part of the program today, because they say ungratefulness is worse than witchcraft. And again, in no way, any names or anybody we call him, because it have a lot of names we can call that stand up with this program, the Ground Report, and all three hosts in whatever way that you all have. And all they say, don't call my name. Don't call my name. Don't let nobody know.
Yeah.
Don't let nobody know that I help. Don't let nobody know that. Yeah. All they say, don't call the name. Don't say this. Don't say that. Don't do that. Don't thing. But I again, well, you know, Pitbull sometimes he stick this work in my ears. Just decide to hail one or two, call out one or two people that we could actually contribute back to now.
Who we believe would have no serious objection.
Yeah. Oh boy.
And there are those who strictly say don't.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm calling Ravi, for example, and Ravi at the beginning was saying no. But of course, I took it upon myself, and then he said, "Well, all right, okay, I understand the philosophy behind it. That is to say, you want to give back something, and therefore, from that perspective, they have no objection. So, but it took some doing to get them to accept, because I mean, we have a platform that reaches thousands of persons, potential customers, and so on. But they still remain humble and prefer to remain clandestine.
Yes. And look at how much of you also contributed and helped for we to go St. Vincent and all those various things. And you all don't call all the names.
That was one of the recent phenomenon to get, of course, 3 persons to get across there and to do what they had to do, and then protracted stay as well. So that required some additional creative ways of remaining there. And because of who we are, we made some friends there as well, and they were able to accommodate. And therefore expenditure was limited. And thus, of course, you were able to stay there until the final count and get out of St. Vincent after that. Because, of course, I know that Gonzalez would have been extremely irritated, extremely irascible. But it's a good thing it's a good thing he did win, because if he did, you might have to run out of there and run to Trinidad.
Oh boy. So much to you all. Oh boy. Hey, look my partner Joel. Joel, morning man. You and your wife, all of you that are locked on. Already time pass. We have to go.
Yeah. Yes.
All right, Susan. Like plenty only come back home in Trinidad for the Christmas, boy. I think rain falling outside, you know. It's a rainy day.
Yes.
Raining outside and we can go out and play. But remember that
it's raining and you're in there?
Yeah.
Ooh, bright sunshine out here, boy, in Port of Spain. Bright sunshine.
Well, nice.
Huh? Oh, I was just told that it's drizzling, so we get it a little, maybe the tail end or the. I don't know.
When we in studio, we really doesn't know. The only way we gonna know is it real hard. You gotta be hard to go here. Some kind of rain thing.
On the rooftop?
Yeah. But it wasn't so hard. So Trinidad and Tobago and each and every one of you all over the diaspora, whether it be South America, Central America, North America, within the Caribbean, up there Europe, yip, Asia, wherever you are. You all could have choose any other program to lock on to, but you all choose the Ground Report. We thank you so much. We look forward to each and every one of you in the new year and in our elevation again to mainstream from the 5th of January, first Monday in the new year 2026 on Talk City 91.1 FM and on TV4. We look forward to each and every one of you. Don't forget tonight, Corridor Transformation with yours truly, Lennox Smith, from 8 o'clock. And don't forget Mr. Felix, Irvin Felix, 648 television from 12 to 2. Until tomorrow morning, please God, same time, same place. While we consider if it's a cut the program early, at least a week before the year. Some people say, nah, don't do that. You go lose customers, don't do that. Always be breakfast.
But then consider we deserve a well-earned rest as well. I mean,
Where we can come back fresh for the new year.
Yeah, to recuperate and to generate some of the effervescence that we normally will exhibit on a daily basis on these programs. I mean, we are not that even vehicles run afoul because they may be worn down. Well, we as human beings have similar qualities as well. But if the consensus is that we have to work, well, we simply have to work.
So true. So true. Oh boy. So y'all, until tomorrow morning, please God, be safe on the nation wet roads, obviously. We are out of here.
The Ground Report with Mikey K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
Bang, 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 bang.
As always say, we had the whole Christmas weekend to rest. Now we go see how much we can hold out. We go see how much we can hold out, right? We go see how much we can hold out during the Christmas, during the New Year. Well, the thing there, we go see how much we can hold out while we prepare ourselves for the transformation back to mainstream, right? All right. Because I know Sandy Jones and plenty of people, they say, hey, they the breakfast. Yeah, many people, they the breakfast in truth. You know what it is? They want to go a week without we. Also, if we take a week before the thing this. So if we lock off, let me say Friday. Nah, they want to wait. So we might have to go have one more week again. So we'll go this week, next week. Anything we go lock off before the Christmas? Or around the Christmas? Christmas Eve? Christmas Day, nothing. And then we do our New Year's, Old Year's. And then we could take the second, third, and fourth for ourselves to put things in place, and then we come back on back from the Monday mainstream. But we will see how it go, right, Olia? We will see how it go.